The past, present, and future all walk into a bar. It was tense. Comedy is the art of being funny and making people laugh. Comedy has existed in many different forms.
From getting on stage and telling jokes, the situational comedies that you see on television screens, to the films you see in a packed movie theater. Music has had its fair share of laughs. More recently, comedy has popped up in the form of podcasts. It is the job of the comedian or the comic actor to be funny, but being funny is subjective. What one person may find funny, another person may find the same thing not funny. Also, what might have been funny at one time might not be seen as funny later. Comedy is a reflection of society. As society changes, the concept of funny changes along with it. As society moves towards more inclusion, efforts have been made to make society more politically correct. PC culture is the idea of a theoretical, purely politically correct society. PC culture is meant to be inclusive to all groups of people, but some argue that political correctness is a form of censorship, endangering free speech.
If being politically correct censors free speech, it stands to reason that it being politically correct can also endanger the concept of comedy itself. What if comedy can't be comedy? There are things a comedian couldn't say on stage. There are jokes that cannot be made on television. Comedy is shackled, held captive in an abandoned warehouse and left to die. Comedy is dead. Comedy is buried. Like the dinosaurs wiped out by a meteor, comedy is extinct. My name is Renato and I am a fan of comedy. For me, it started in Mrs. Monago's English class in high school, where I made my fellow students laugh, and I've been hooked on making people laugh ever since. I'm not a stand-up comedian. I am an improviser. I do spontaneous, unscripted comedy. And whether it's stand-up or improv or a sitcom, or the jokes they write on gum wrappers, comedy fascinates me. But comedy does not exist in a vacuum. The best comedy reflects society, and society is changing. Society is becoming more inclusive. It is becoming more accepting of people who are different. And the truth is, society is becoming more politically correct. In this documentary series, I will explore the concepts of comedy and political correctness. I will ask and answer the question, is PC culture killing comedy? Is it?